Introduction to probability. In the introduction, we'll start with definition of a few words. One is probability. Probability is a branch of mathematics that computes the likelihood of the occurrence of an event, and which is given as a number between 0 and 1. It can be used to give projections for future events, for easy planning and preparedness. So types of probability are 2. 1. Theoretical probability. 2. Experimental or empirical probability. Now, an experiment is an activity that is performed in order to confirm or to come up with a new law or a rule. For example, if in every 5 people I meet in Nairobi, 2 are HIV positive, then I would come up with a law that 2 out of 5 people in Nairobi are HIV positive. A trial is the number of times an experiment is done. An outcome is a result obtained from an experiment. Sample space is the total number of outcomes from an experiment. For example, if a coin is tossed twice, the sample space would contain either head or tail or head in no particular order. Now, the types of probability. One is theoretical probability. So it is a probability type that does not require an experiment to compute. Instead, one can use a known formula or logic to compute it. Now, the formula for theoretical probability is the number of desired outcomes over the total number of possible outcomes. A very practical example of theoretical probability. What is the probability of it raining today? Now, solution. No research or experiment has been done on the probability of it raining today. We have no clue, but there are only 2 possible outcomes, raining or not raining. According to the question, our desired outcome is just one, that it rains. Therefore, the probability will be given by number of desired outcomes is 1. Number of possible outcomes is 2. Therefore, the probability of it raining today is a half. The other type of probability is experimental probability. It is gotten from known observations from an experiment. For example, if it is known from experiment that in every week it must rain in 4 days, then the probability of raining is given by 4 days out of 7 days in a week, because we already have an idea that it must rain in 4 days each week. Now, the formula for experimental probability is given by number of times an event occurs, that is from the experiment, over the total number of trials. Like we have seen in our example that it rains in 4 days in a week. So the number of times an event occurs is 4 over total number of trials. A week has 7 days. So it is 4 days out of 7 days. So our probability becomes 4 over 7. Another example. If we perform an experiment by tossing a coin 4 times, then we have 4 trials. Also, if during the 4 trials the head appears only once, then the event of a head occurring has been observed only once. So, if we perform an experiment by tossing a coin, we are tossing a coin 4 times. Then we have 4 trials. So also, if during the 4 trials the head appears only once, then the event of a head occurring has been observed to be only once. Therefore, the probability becomes the number of times an event occurs. It's 1. The total number of trials is 4. Therefore, the probability of the head appearing is 1/4.